The only moment that you could live your life is now. However, sometimes it's hard. Is any one of you feeling a little overwhelmed with the uncertainty that's ahead of us, but not sure if it's actually going to happen or it is something that we can do? Because of the current situation, our future plans has been affected, and not knowing what would be our next, we end up feeling like uncertain about certain things that we kind of loses focus of what really matters most. Because I felt that way over the last few months. Because there's only so much I can do. And I'm a very extroverted person. I like talking to people. I love interaction and all of that. But because of this current situation, it's hard. I know for those extroverts, for a lot of people, it's very challenging. Not being able to hug, interact, really make that connection to people. It's not easy. So what I've been doing over the last few days, and not to be too critical about myself, is that I am trying to step back and reassess or reevaluate my thoughts by asking myself once again, why I do the things that I do. For example, joining this platform and starting something new. I welcome this with I'd like to embrace this idea of being able to make those changes and be able to use this platform to be the voice, to share my thoughts, and just not to lose that interaction, because I love talking to people. However, there are moments when I ask myself, like, is it good enough? Is it supposed to be, how I should be doing things? We become too self-critical about a lot of things. And in the end, rather than improving things around, it actually backfires on you, because you've become so unmotivated, and it affects you in so many ways, because you lose yourself in the process by being too critical about certain things, because you start mimicking or comparing yourself how you should be doing things and how you shouldn't be doing things, because that's no longer who you are. And I think it's very important to be able to reconnect with yourself once again and just be honest. What are you feeling? How are you feeling? And what are you going to do about it? Over the past few days, I've been dealing with those emotions, and I reminded myself, I need to be able to connect to myself once again. Who are you? And who the type of person are you? And in my mind, I tried to remember how was I in front of other people, and how I established those relationships, and how it made me feel, how happy I was being around people. Yes, the only limitation right now is not being able to have that connection on a face-to-face, but look where I am right now. I'm in front of camera to where I could actually speak to many people globally, internationally. That's even more of an audience that I could talk to, more than my usual crowd. I felt that I was alone. I felt that it's not something that could push upon, but in reality there's a magic behind it, because behind that monitor, behind that screen, there's millions of people around who could be watching you, where you could actually speak to them and say, you know what? You know how you feel. I can relate. So yeah, sometimes I would have that moment and I would beat myself up, because I am too self-critical sometimes, to which I don't like doing anymore. And this is the thing why I want to embrace myself fully, because I know who I am and I know what I can do. So I try to put myself back into perspective and realize there's other things that's useful that I've been doing. I've seen clients and I've been helping people to manage their stress level, manage their anxiety. However, at the end of the day, I'm just a person too. I do experience that too. And sometimes I just have to allow myself to be in the process, that it's okay. It's okay to feel that way, because you're just starting. It's okay to feel that way because life is not perfect. It's okay to feel that way because there's a lot of uncertainty going on around us, and you're not alone. And I think that's the most important thing, to remind yourself that you are not alone in the process. You are not alone to feel the way that you're feeling right now. And if you get up today and still go on with your day, you're doing something amazing, because you show up for yourself, regardless of how hard it is sometimes to get up in the morning. You did show up. That maybe perhaps this is a teachable moment that universe is telling me to focus on what matters most. I know for myself, for over the last 10 years, I've been fixated on working on I have a very busy schedule. I'm working 9 to 5, doing community work, and meeting my clients for coaching and stuff like that. And all of those years, I'm only giving, I would say 20-15% for my family, as for a quality time. not to mention 5% for myself. And then it hit me clearly lately that I haven't been really opening my eyes to what's going on around me. And family especially has been, I've missed a lot of things about my family, the growth, I feel like that I'm connected more emotionally to my family than before, in terms of knowing what's wrong, being able to listen, and being able to really be there for them. Because before, I find myself just like on the go, being able to be there for my daughter, especially right now. I mean, teenagers are going through a lot of things. They're also struggling, just like us adults, with their emotion, with the school pressure, with the demands on a day-to-day, not being able to see their friends. Now I'm able to be there for her 100% and be able to hold her hand and say, we got this. Sometimes all our kids need is for us parents to be there for them, and to actually sit down and listen and tell them that they're not alone, that they are loved and they are supported, or whatever it is, we will get through it together. They do have moments of feeling sad because they feel overwhelmed, and when you ask them, they don't understand what's really going on. They just feel overwhelmed because everything else is going on. There's uncertainty. There's a lot of future plans that might not happen. It kind of bumps them out. Regardless of the situation there may be, I think I'm blessed because I have the most important people around me. And that is my family. And I should cherish that moments, the quality moments that I would have with them, and grow that relationship and nurture that relationship more than anything else. Another thing that, that has allowed me to grow from is being able to connect to myself more. Like what I said before, because of my busy schedule, I haven't had a chance to really take care of myself, sleep, rest, or just like be able to have that good rest and declutter my mind about a lot of things. Try to be mindful health-wise, emotionally, physically, mentally. It's something that I haven't done for a while, and now it's giving me that opportunity and to focus on that aspect of my life. So I hope that a lot of us would actually seize this opportunity of being in the moment and reminding of ourselves that yes, it's challenging as it seems, not to know what our future might be like, not knowing what's going to be the next year going to be like for each of us. Our greatest ally to navigate to all of those challenges in life is ourselves. Don't forget to help me grow this channel by liking and subscribing, and I shall look forward to many more videos with you. So until then, have yourself a wonderful day. Bye for now.